Baltimore, back in 1960. You're just a kid growing up in the wrong part of town, but I wasn't like the other kids. I always knew I wanted more. My dad, he sold fake insurance, always chasing something that was never really there. But I didn't want to be like him. I wanted to be better. I wanted to be like Briggs. He was the guy in our neighborhood, the one everyone looked at different. Then one day, the feds came, took my dad away right in front of us. And just like that, everything changed. It was just me and my mom after that. She was broken, didn't know what to do, and I realized nobody was coming to save us. So I went out looking for work, ended up at a supermarket, working for Mizaki, long days in the warehouse, organizing deliveries, checking orders, moving stock, learning how everything came in and where everything went, breaking my back for pennies. After a whole month, I got paid, barely enough to eat. That's when it hit me. You don't get rich working for another man. If I wanted more, I had to take it. So one night, I rerouted a delivery, changed the address, sent it somewhere else. Then I called the only guy I knew who'd take it, Briggs. He looked at me, paused for a second, then smiled. "Kid, you did good." A few $100s slid across the table. Didn't look like much, but to me, it felt like everything. That's when I knew there was no going back. From that point on, I was with him every day, pool halls, back rooms, learning how things really worked, seeing more money than I ever had in my life. See, Briggs didn't gamble. He already knew which horse was going to win and which one wasn't. He'd take investors' money and put it on the horse he knew would win. And when it paid out, he kept the difference. Some people call that wrong. Me, I just thought it was smart. 2 years went by, and I wasn't just watching anymore. I was running things. Problem was, Briggs never changed. Same plays, same system. He got comfortable, and I didn't. I knew if I stayed under him, I'd never get where I wanted to be. So I made a call. Next thing you know, the feds walked in and took him out. Just like that, Briggs was gone. And all those people, all that money, it didn't disappear. It came to me. I was making more than I ever had, running everything. I even bought myself a house. But there was one problem. I felt nothing. And the only thing I thought could fix that was more. Then one night, at a bar, I overheard two guys talking. Government contracts, military deals. So I stepped in, told them I'd just been fired from a government contracting job. That was all they needed to hear. They brought me in. I went to their office, learned everything, how they operated, how they moved money, and most importantly, where they were weak. Because I wasn't there to work, I was there to take it. Once I knew enough, it was time to move. And this time, I was going big. I needed investors, but not just anyone. I was going after the biggest name I could find, Mr. Whitmore. The problem was, a man like him doesn't invest in something with no track record. So I built one. I went back to the streets, started raising money on contracts that didn't even exist, but the paperwork looked right. And that's all that mattered. People started investing, then I paid them back with profit. Now they believed. And once they believed, they wanted more. That's when I went to him. When I walked into his office, I could tell what he was thinking. Who is this kid? Then I showed him the numbers, the money coming in, the investors, the growth. And he signed $500,000. But that was never the deal. Once I had his signature, I used it. I placed it on another set of documents, making him the owner. So when the money disappeared, there was only one name on the paper. His investors came looking. Authorities got involved, and Whitmore took the fall. And no one ever looked at me. I'd done it, everything I ever wanted. I made it to the top. But standing there, looking out over the city, I still felt nothing. And all I could think about was getting more